feel like I'm not doing enough as a pastor's wife? Do you feel like this at times? This was a question a younger pastor's wife asked me some time back. And this will be the basis for our discussion today on questions pastor's wife have asked me. Welcome back to Times of Refreshing Encouragement for Pastor's Wife. My name is Toyin, and if you are new here, you're very welcome. Here we share our joy, our calling, and our challenges as pastor's wife. And I want to use this opportunity to invite you to join us in this community so that we can better enhance one another's experiences as pastor's wife. So if you're a pastor's wife and you feel this way, I honestly want to let you know that it is okay because you are not alone in this. I'm sure that many of us as pastor's wife must have felt like this at one time or the other. Believe me, feeling like you're not doing enough as a pastor's wife might not really mean that you are not doing enough. It just depends on how you look at it. But as long as you're sure that you are not neglecting your responsibility as a pastor's wife, it is okay. It is important to know that you are just an individual and there's so much you can do or achieve. But anyway, let's go back to the question of today. It is important for you to know why you feel like this. Is it because you are not seeing the result of some of the responsibilities in the ministry, or someone said so to you? Or are you struggling to meet some unrealistic, unachievable expectations? The list can be endless. But doing an honest check on your role and responsibilities as a pastor's wife will help you go a long way. Remember that though the roles of pastor's wives has a lot of global uniformities to it, but different ministries and churches still have some peculiar roles expected from their pastor's wives. When you do a reality check, you'll be able to come up with honest answers as to why you're feeling this way. Think about what is expected of you as a pastor's wife and what you are achieving even as a pastor's wife. So let's look at some of the reasons why you might feel you're not doing enough. The first one is the expectations you have for yourself and expectations for other people. The next thing is that you probably compare yourself with other pastors' wives. You probably did not take into account what season of life you are at right now. Or is it that you have problem balancing your secular job, your business with the ministry? Also, when you experience little or unsatisfactory results, you can begin to feel you are not doing enough. Whatever has brought this feeling might even be something outside of what I've talked about. There are things that you can do that can help you overcome this feeling. The first one is to manage expectations. The expectations you have for yourself and also from in and out of the church. It is very important for you to recheck your expectations and that of every other person that they have for you, because some of them might not be realistic or obtainable. And probably even for yourself, before becoming a pastor's wife, you have seen on social media, you have heard stories about how pastors' wives are supposed to be and what they are supposed to be doing. And in your mind, you are thinking that you must be exactly like that. But it is better to be your own person. Do not set expectations that will make you doubt yourself. Set realistic expectations, because when you do, it will help you a lot. My second point is do not compare yourself with other pastors' wives. We are people with different personalities, different gifts, different talents, and different callings. Understand your own talent, your own gift, and your own calling. As a pastor's wife, you will bring the best out in you when you understand this. You must know your strengths and your weaknesses. As a life coach, I always encourage pastor's wives to do a SWOT analysis when they are feeling unproductive or overwhelmed. You have to understand your strength and you have to understand what your weaknesses are. And you have to understand how to use them to your advantage or to work on your weaknesses. For instance, when we went on the mission field, my then senior pastor's wife advised me to just be myself, be my best self, despite what others were already doing on the mission field or what others have achieved. You know, a couple of times I always try to be like this other pastor's wife that I met on the mission field. But I always remember what she told me, and I had to find my niche. And that helped me so much to achieve all that I was able to achieve in the ministry at that time. So it is good for you to be yourself, no matter what other people are doing. It is not bad to learn from them, to see what they are doing, but don't try to be like other people. Your calling is unique. Your gifting is also very, very unique. You must also understand the season of your life. The season you are in right now. What is happening in your life right now? Some pastor's wife, especially young pastor's wife, might have younger children. And you know it's not easy to just leave them. These children are just growing. And here you are. You're a pastor's wife. You're a mother of young children. You are probably a career woman. You're a wife or an entrepreneur. If you ask me, that already looks like a lot on your plate, or anyone's plate for that matter. I pray that one day I'll be able to do a broadcast on how I broke away from trying to be everything and do everything in and outside of the church. It is appropriate to feel that you are not doing enough if you are not getting the satisfactory results, or your result does not measure up to what you are capable of. Begin to work harder. Begin to do due diligence in what you are supposed to do. Make sure you do not procrastinate or leave things undone. Also check what you are doing already. You might just be surprised to find out that you are actually doing more than enough. Put your trust in God to reward you. Also judge your inputs by your personality and be okay with it. Recognize that there are some pastors' wives who are super energetic and they are in all departments of the church or the ministry. They have the capacity, the energy to be everywhere and in everything in the church and outside the church. And that's okay. But for some other pastors' wives, they are quite achievers. Some people can multitask, while some people cannot multitask. Check the responsibilities that is tied to your roles. Measure success before you condemn yourself. Also show yourself some grace. Know that you are not a superhuman being. Do all that you can. Give it your best. And when it doesn't still look like you have done enough or you have done much, breathe, rest, and pat yourself on the back for that which you have already done and achieved. Because for you to feel like you're not doing enough is an indication of your desire to do more. And God will definitely reward your effort. So have you ever felt like you're not doing enough as a pastor's wife? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Also, how did you handle this situation if you have gone through it before? And if this broadcast has impacted you in any way meaningful, kindly share with others who might need it. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Remain blessed, and I will see you in the next one.